welcome to Brand X Reviews. This is just a very quick news report. To those of you that are familiar with the Blu-ray releases of the Marvel Avengers tie-in films such as Iron Man 3 and Captain America, the Blu-ray releases include what is known as a Marvel one-shot, which is basically a short film which is usually kind of anything from 5 to 15 minutes long, and it's usually done with a sort of comedic angle. Well, it's been announced anyway in the last few hours that the release of Thor: The Dark World, which comes out I think on the 24th-ish of February, I believe in the UK as well as the USA. I'm getting conflicting information on that. But it's to include a Marvel one-shot which will feature the Mandarin character from Iron Man 3. And the name of the Marvel one-shot is called All Hail the King. Now this news report, the one that I've seen, has come out on Entertainment Weekly. That's a magazine. It's come out on their website, and there's a few pictures and there's a little bit about the plot on there as well. But if you've seen Iron Man 3 anyway, you either loved or hated the Mandarin character. Well, I'll say that. I was kind of middle of the road, to be honest. I was a big fan of the Mandarin in the comics, and it would have been nice to have seen that in the film, but I think what they did was justified by having him as a kind of fake character, an actor that's kind of playing, you know, a terrorist when in reality he's an actor in a studio behind a camera. But I was still quite happy with it. The way they did it kind of fit in with the film universe, and it was very funny as well, and Ben Kingsley, I think, pulled it off brilliantly. So it's good to see him back anyway in this. I did know that they were going to do this. I'd heard that they were filming this quite a while ago. I even thought at one point this was going to be like an end credit scene after Thor, because that was kind of a rumour that was going on at the time, because we knew that Ben Kingsley was kind of filming something else for Marvel. But no, it's going to be good to see in this anyway. Like I say, he goes to jail at the end of Iron Man 3, so this kind of picks up where that left off. It's pretty much an epilogue to Iron Man 3. And the premise of it, from what I've read, is that there is a documentary being made about the Trevor Slattery character, that is the Mandarin's real name. And he's kind of a washed-up, drug-addicted actor. So it follows him in prison and it looks at his early career. There's going to be some funny moments. There's reference in the article that I've read to a failed Miami Vice style pilot episode that he did in the 1980s. All fictional, of course. So we'll get to, I think they're going to show some kind of clips of that, so that should be quite funny to see anyway. But if you go to the Entertainment Weekly website, I will post a link along with this video blog that I'm doing up at brandxreviews.com. You'll be able to read more about it on there, the specifics. There is an interview with Drew Pearce that's kind of transcribed on the website as well, so it goes into a bit more detail on there as well. But it's going to be good to see anyway. It shows, like I say, the Mandarin in Seagate Prison, which is pretty much the Marvel equivalent of Alcatraz. So it's all fitting with the universe anyway. They're quite good at these Marvel one-shots. They do feature on all of the Blu-rays from Thor onwards. On the Thor Blu-ray there was one called The Consultant, which had the Agent Coulson character. The Captain America one had a funny thing happened on the way to Thor's hammer, which again had Agent Coulson in it. The Avengers one had, it was just called Item 47, and that one was a bit longer. The first two were about 5 minutes long. Item 47 was close to 15 minutes. And lastly, the one that we had on the Iron Man 3 Blu-ray was called, what do they call it? Something about Agent Carter. I don't think it says on it. Oh yeah, it's just called Agent Carter. Yeah, that was a female character from Captain America 1. So they're quite good. They are from. I haven't really watched the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV series, which is kind of like a spin-off from the films. But I think I prefer the Marvel one-shots to that TV series because it's a bit lame, to be honest, from what I've seen of it so far. But it'd be good to see this one anyway. So that's my news item anyway for this on this story anyway. So like I say, you can check back on brandxreviews.com. There's plenty of other reviews and news items, that kind of thing, coming up in the near future as well. So if you check back the website, thank you very much for watching.